morning. Good morning. Good morning, America. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Oh, Father. Oh, man down, man. At least he didn't get boxed down in the head like poor Royal Bree. Make sure that you check out Badness Expensive each and every Monday from 3 to 5 with DJ Royal Bree. I think she is in the middle of suing us for damages because we have a little something going on over here. Good morning, Rockstone Triz. Good morning, Miss Tony. How y'all doing today?
Good morning.
Oh, wow.
I am good. I am delighted and pleasured.
How are you? Checking.
It's a good morning. I'm just ready. I feel good. Life's good. It's raining outside, and that's not hindering me because I'm ready.
It's raining. However, it is very nice outside.
Very warm. I did forget my coat at home today.
Me too. I purposely left my coat, and then I immediately regretted it when I got back in the car.
Well, have several coats in the car though, if you need one. No, I feel good. Looking forward to the day and whatever it brings, all of the things that it brings, and just ready to get some sun on my skin. I'm really, really, really ready for that.
My son was up since 5 o'clock.
Noah woke up
this morning.
around 5 o'clock and was like, "So, is it Wednesday?" Yes.
What is he? It must be torturing him because I think that Noah knows that something is happening.
Yesterday, he ordered something for him and CK. And it's supposed to be next day delivery, and so he wanted it to be here when he woke up this morning.
Oh,
he thought it was gonna be here. So he's been just like, is it gonna come while I'm at school, or is it gonna come? It's gonna be there when I get off of school. What time am I getting off of school? He's super amped about something.
Yeah,
he doesn't know quite what he's amped about.
I can't get onto not one single internet in my life. CK woke up at 5 o'clock and he was like, "So today after I leave from school, it will be my birthday."
I know, because baby's been counting down his sleep.
CK, don't you gotta go to sleep one more time for it to be your birthday? Oh, okay. Can we look at dogs? Okay.
I think I'm excited.
I see him every morning.
I'm excited for them because I think that once they realize, they don't even care where we're going. They just know that they want to go somewhere. And so, for them to, be going to the airport and getting on a plane is going to be super excited for them. So I'm excited for them for that part. I'm not looking forward to having to pack.
Do the people know what y'all talking about?
So CK's birthday is tomorrow, Leap Day.
Yes.
So for his 12th birthday and his 3rd birthday, we are taking them to Disney World.
Yes.
So they don't know. It's a surprise. It's a big surprise. And so they don't know anything at all. They don't even know that we are going anywhere. CK is convinced that tomorrow after school, we will be going to Target and then to Boston Bowl.
Yeah.
Because that is what he wants.
That's what he wants.
He was like, "Oh my gosh, can we go to Target first?" Yes, CK. And then Boston Bowl. Yep, CK.
Yeah.
So he is very amped to go to Target and Boston Bowl, and he has no idea that he's going to the Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it is going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
I'm really excited, and I know the babies are. I just think that Noah knows something that's happening. He knows that we're going. I think he knows that we're going somewhere. He just doesn't have a clue about what.
Yeah, I don't think he knows that we're going anywhere either, though, because he was asking me something about what's happening. So on Saturday, is Auntie Kai gonna be here and all this stuff? So I don't think he knows that we're going anywhere. I think his excitement is just he knows CK's birthday is coming and he knows that we're gonna do something for CK's birthday. So maybe he's excited about Boston Bowl and Target as well. I don't know what's going on with your computer, why it signed you out of the internet. Triz, how was your evening?
It was good. Let me get my mic together. it was good. I just worked on some flyers, man, and had business. That's it.
You gotta stand on business.
I don't have anything nice to say today because I can't even get on the friggin' internet. So I'm just.
Why did it kick you out of the internet in the first place?
You have to go Verizon.
I did. I went to Verizon, put in the new password. It's just it won't connect. Period. It's not connecting.
Shut it down.
I did. This is why I want to throw it.
Don't throw it.
I want to throw something. Something needs to be thrown. And throw my ass in a circle or something like that. One of those things.
I mean, that's always
It's always fun.
that always relieves some stress. What does it release? Oxytocins,
Serotonin,
and melatonin.
Yes,
releases a little testosterone.
Y'all are getting ready to go to Florida tomorrow. That's dope.
That is.
And the weather's gonna be nice. The weather's gonna be bad here all weekend. It's gonna rain all weekend here, but it is going to be sunny and nice in Florida, 78 to 80. Looking forward to that. I need warm sun on my skin. My skin needs that. And so I'm looking forward to that and just having a good time. It's going to be a little family trip. And these people are kind of lit. So, it's going to be a good time. And we're also going to meet up with other family members while we're down there. But aside from that, we got a good show planned for y'all as usual. Things are going to be really, really good today. We will be out tomorrow and Friday. And
are you coming in, Tristan?
No.
No show. No show. So we'll be gone for a little while, but you guys enjoy. You can go back and watch our old shows. Anything that you've missed this week, catch up, and we will be back.
Absolutely.
But anyhow, we're going to take a little pause to the cause, get into the show. See you in a minute.
See you in a minute. Somebody send me the password. With that said, let's get right into the show. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the Morning starts now.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the Morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
The all-new Spark FM. Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
Spark FM Online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. We are here, live and direct in Boston, Massachusetts. It is 2/28. It is February 28th. That means it is it should be the official last day of February, but this is a leap year, so we'll be done tomorrow. Miss Tony, it is, I don't know why I said Miss Tony. It's approximately 9:16 a.m.
Say my name.
Tell us a little bit about the weather.
The weather is going to be rain early, then remaining cloudy with showers and windy conditions developing for the afternoon. A high of 57 Fahrenheit. The winds are south-southwest at 20 to 30 miles per hour with a chance of 70% rain. Winds would occasionally gust over 40 miles per hour. Today is Wednesday. It is a high of 57 and a low of 28.
It's been so hot.
It's been hot. It's been warm. Yeah. I would say that.
That's crazy.
Yep. It has been warm, and I like it. I'm not mad at it at all. It's like spring is giving us a little leg, and I hope we don't take it right back.
Oh, okay.
Give it a leg,
Okay.
take it right back. I like spring. That's my favorite season.
Me too.
Yeah.
But let's get into the news. I'll be reciting from my phone
Yeah.
here.
As most people do these days, which is weird.
O'Brien School would not be moving to West Roxbury. Really? What happened there?
Oh,
I thought
Brian was supposed to move to
It was
Westy?
supposed to, yeah.
Oh, so
I
is
thought that
Westy
was a
not
done
over?
deal. I don't know.
Oh, what is Westy called? West Boston High School? What is it? West what?
West Boston.
Is it West?
The city's most diverse exam school is currently in Roxbury. Wu's plan to move the school from Malcolm X Boulevard to majority white West Roxbury has been met with backlash. The John D. O'Brien School of Mathematics and Science, the city's most diverse exam school will not be moving to West Roxbury from Malcolm X Boulevard in Roxbury. Multiple outlets are reporting. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu is expected to officially announce the cancellation of the plan on Wednesday. The Boston Globe reported Wu and Boston Public Schools Superintendent Mary Skipper announced an ambitious plan last summer to move the O'Brien School to an empty educational complex in West Roxbury. The move would allow Madison Park Technical Vocational High School, which is currently on the same campus as O'Brien, to expand. O'Brien's move to the West Roxbury Education Center would have created space for 400 more students. There are currently 1,500 students enrolled in grades 7 through 12. Wu's announcement was supported by officials calling for better facilities for students. The complex, formerly West Roxbury High School, closed in 2019 due to roof, window, and maintenance issues. It now stands vacant but is in good structural condition. I'm not sure why we're not putting the migrants in there. But community members quickly criticized the move. Two teachers wrote a letter saying moving the diverse school would change O'Brien's demographics. About 2/3 of the student population identify as Black or Hispanic. Why are we not putting the migrants in the schools?
Because that school
It's significantly large. It would have lots of locker rooms and gym space and cafeteria and rooms and lockers, and seems like if there's going to remain it resident empty, they should probably repurpose it where they can put more people. But you know what? This is what happens when you're not a state official.
Yeah, this is I don't like this idea just on the simple reason because it's so far away from the hood. Like it's so from Roxbury to West Roxbury is from Forest Hills to get to West Roxbury. It takes forever.
It's a whole different ball game too. Because where is West Roxbury High? Where is that?
VFW Parkway.
Yeah.
Oh no, thinking about just accessibility and commutability.
That's like
That's
a 2-hour commute.
Yeah, that's a completely different ball game.
Yeah,
I'm going down the free bus lane to go down Dudley to go to school versus going to VFW Parkway.
You have to go to Forest Hills and catch a bus.
Yeah.
From there. But, I mean, Westy has always been a high school, so that doesn't, one of the Boston Public High Schools, so it's not a...
They say more so logistically where it's going to be placed is going to change the demographic of the whole entire place, where it's probably going to end up being a lot more white people.
O'Brien has a good share of white people in it already, right?
Yeah, they're saying it's the most diverse of the exam schools. So after that, it's probably going to end up being less of diversity happening there. I feel like there's other schools that they could put place at. I just feel like we got to stop doing the same thing over and over again. Like stop doing such drastic changes when you don't have to.
Why don't they just fix up the school in Roxbury? Why don't they just fix that? What's wrong with it now?
You know, I was thinking about that. Like, does it take a long time to fix things? Because it's crazy. The hair stop by me is still not open.
From across the street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been like 2 years. Why aren't y'all fixing that and opening that store back open? I don't know.
And even when you're I think, you know what I think is the thing, which I know is the thing. It is the wait for funding in order to fix something. So in order to, and then once you do get it, whoever you had lined up to do it probably has something else going. So now you gotta wait. And that waiting period in between every friggin' thing that you could possibly do to fix your life is what kills you.
Yeah, but with this, I get that. But I also know that Boston has a lot of money, and especially for the schools, I would think that they would quickly allocate funds towards it.
No. That is a grave misconception that just because it's allocated or lined itemed for something, it means that it would make sense.
Yeah.
To be able to just ACH transfer shit over. It doesn't make sense why it takes so long for everything all the time, especially when it comes to the city. It's not me talking bad about them. It's just 17 different departments within one department that it has to go through here. Abbott Elementary, when she was trying to get the when she was trying to get the ASL interpreter for the child. And they sent her to this person who said, well, if you just give me this, then it will take 3 extra weeks, but you can go over here. So she went over there and they said something else. And then they pointed her to the lady in room 207, which happened to be her room. So I'm trying to get this done. And you guys keep pointing me back to me when it can't be me. So it is like, unfortunately, it just does not work that way, and that is the most aggravating thing about everything. I hope they figure it out because that sucks. AG Campbell sues Milton after town rejects housing law. Attorney General, I thought they already got sued. Who sued? I thought they got sued already. Attorney General Andrea Campbell is following through on her promise to force Milton into compliance with the law meant to boost housing and combat the housing crisis. Attorney General Andrea Campbell filed a lawsuit against the town of Milton Tuesday for its failure to comply with the state law meant to boost multifamily housing near the MBTA. Earlier this month, Milton residents voted to reject changes to the town's zoning bylaws that would have brought the community into compliance with the MBTA Communities Act. The referendum drove a wedge between vocal residents on both sides of the issue. Ultimately, 54% of the ballot cast were no votes opposed to changing. Campbell threatened legal action against the town before the vote and expressed her disappointment with the outcome after the results were published. Her office announced the lawsuit in a press release on Tuesday. This is interesting because I get it and I don't get it. Why they don't let we already got too many housing that people not using. Number one. But number two, why y'all okay with just getting sued for this? Is this them standing on what they knew? Let's go to this.
After State Attorney General Andrea Campbell filed a lawsuit against the town. Well, the AG is taking action after the town voted not to comply with the new MBTA communities laws, which requires more multifamily homes near transit stations.
It's a thorny issue for the wealthy Boston suburb. NBC 10's Michael Rosenfield is live in Milton tonight. Michael, what happened at the meeting?
Michael always looks sleepy.
Glenn, this is an issue that has really divided this community. It has divided town officials as well, and tonight they debated this topic as they face a lawsuit. The town of Milton facing serious consequences after town residents voted this month against complying with the MBTA communities law. The law requires municipalities to add housing units near transit stations. Some on the select board say the town needs to come into compliance.
Everybody knew these consequences. When my kids do not do something, they know the consequences. We are acting like we should be above.
Select board is like the city council.
Has been significant. State officials have already said they would withhold $140,000 in grants for Milton, and now the state's attorney general has filed a lawsuit against the town.
We made it clear it's not only mandatory, we will continue to work with you, but it's not voluntary. We have a job to do, which is to enforce the law of Massachusetts.
Massachusetts Attorney General Andrea Joy Campbell said Tuesday the lawsuit is asking a judge to order the town to comply with the law, which requires any town served by the MBTA to have at least one zoning district near a transit station for multifamily housing.
We have a housing crisis, and because you have a public good and public transit in your community, you have to come into compliance with this critical piece of legislation.
Some on the select board say the vote of the people needs to be respected, and they vow to fight the state.
They try to put us in a headlock and squeeze us until we say uncle. But I feel like we're being bullied.
I don't know if you feel bullied.
Nah,
No. Sir.
Right.
Come in compliance.
Yeah. Sir, you're not being bullied, and nobody wants you to say uncle. They just want you to comply with the law. It's very, very simple, Mr. Sir.
Milton always want to ask.
Like they don't know what's up. Like they don't got a whole bunch of lawyers that probably sat in that meeting in the first place and dissected that and was like, it's the law. And somebody was like, yeah, F that. Like, that's crazy. That's insanity. What else we got?
Hey, next story.
The next story after Milton, a shelter for migrant families is set to open downtown. We talked about that yesterday, right?
I believe
to open down in the seaport, so that's not. The Satanic Temple in Salem has been targeted with a bomb threat.
My game.
Okay.
Oh, the bomb threat was cleared within 20 minutes. Salem police said last month a Michigan man was arrested for allegedly planning to target the temple with a bomb.
A Michigan man is under arrest, charged with crafting a plan to bomb the Satanic Temple in Salem, Mass. Police say 30-year-old Luke Isaac Terpstra actually traveled here in November to survey the temple. The FBI and Michigan State Police.
Wait, let me show the video. This is crazy. I didn't know it was going to come up that fast. Okay, here you go.
Police thwarted the plan, but authorities have given no specifics on how they busted Terpstra. Plan to bomb the Satanic Temple in Salem, Mass. Police say 30-year-old Luke Isaac Terpstra actually traveled here in November to survey the temple. The FBI and Michigan State Police thwarted the plan, but authorities have given no specifics on how they busted Terpstra. Salem police call the plot terrifying and say it could have easily become, quote, a nightmare in our city. At this point, Terpstra is charged with bomb possession. Investigators say all indications are he was acting alone.
Wait, but that wasn't a bomb. He set a little fire, didn't he?
Set a fire, yeah.
Oh, he set a little fire. And did you see the fire burning in the background as they arrested him? That was
the
crazy.
Satanic Temple?
At the Satanic Temple. Do you think he was like a religious zealot? What do you think was his reasoning for bombing the Satanic Temple?
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Yes.
Blasphemy. I agree with it. I hear him. That's crazy.
I agree.
What you doing down there, girl?
I am trying to figure out what is the problem. What is the effing problem here?
Oh, okay. Police are searching for a hit and run driver after a pedestrian was struck. I think this was last night. No, there was a fatal accident somewhere in Dorchester last night too. A pedestrian was struck in Quincy. So police are investigating a hit and run crash after a vehicle struck a pedestrian in Quincy before fleeing from the scene on Tuesday. At approximately 6 p.m., Quincy police received multiple reports that a pedestrian was struck by a motor vehicle in the area of 1020 Southern Artery. Police say initial reports indicate that a mid-sized dark-colored sports utility vehicle struck a person attempting to walk across the street in a crosswalk and fled northbound on Southern Artery towards South Street. The suspected hit-and-run vehicle is believed to have damage to the passenger side bumper, hood, and windshield. The pedestrian is transported to an area hospital. No additional information on the injuries have been put out. So they're reconstructing the scene. If anybody has any information, please contact the Quincy Police Department.
That's terrible.
It is.
I hate hit and runs. How you hit somebody and was just like, oops, and then kept on going.
And then run.
You don't even at least stop a little way to see if you hit a person or you just, and then when you do get to where you going, do you think about the fact that you just hit someone and left them there in the middle of the street and you don't know if they survived?
Nobody cares about anybody these days. There was a person was hit and killed by a vehicle in Roxbury last night or this morning, I think. So Boston police are responding to a fatal pedestrian crash in Roxbury. According to the police, the crash occurred at 4:32 a.m. at Hampton Street in Melnia Cass. So that was this morning. The crash involved a motor vehicle and a pedestrian. Vehicle traffic is shut down both ways on Mass Ave and Melnia Cass at Hampton Street and Albany Street, and police are asking drivers to avoid the area. This is the same place where the lady in the wheelchair was hit a couple weeks ago.
So that's something that they're gonna have to actually like. I just be wondering where all the data and statistics
Not same place, same area. I should
same
say.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't even get into that until tomorrow, but still. There's many things. Well, when we come back, there's many things that we got to go over that. I'm embargoed.
Are you embargoed?
I am.
What does embargoed mean?
So it was funny because I had to look that up. So you got to shut it down until you're unembargoed.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so they've ID'd the two bodies from the Moxie Hotel. They were shot dead.
Oh no! That lady was right. She should go find somewhere else to stay.
They both had gunshot wounds. wounds.
And it wasn't like a murder-suicide?
The two people found dead in a Boston hotel Monday afternoon both had gunshot wounds. The bodies were found in a room on the 13th floor at the Moxie on Tremont Street. The bodies were identified as 43-year-old man and a 25-year-old woman.
Oh.
Although they did not name the people, both the man and the woman had gunshot wounds, the office stated. A gun was also found at the scene. There was no further information, so it could have been a murder-suicide.
It could have been a murder-suicide.
Released during the circumstances. The incident is still under investigation by the police department.
You think it was a death pact, maybe? Like, you kill me and I kill you?
Maybe maybe they were in a sugar relationship. I just became
What the hell is
familiar-
a sugar relationship?
I don't know. This man asked me this morning if I have ever been in a sugar relationship and if I'm interested in one.
Sugar daddy, sugar baby. Sugar. He want to give you the sugars. What'd you say?
I'm already pre-diabetic, so I don't know. If I
Oh,
want that.
Jesus. Good morning, everybody. Just checking in. Good morning, Jess. Good morning, AP. Good morning, Larry. Hi, Zion. Hi, Malika. Hi, August. Hi, Opal. Thank you guys for checking in right now. We're half a man down because I ain't got no computer.
So you have the charger, but the computer ain't working because most of the time you don't have the charger.
Exactly.
That's crazy. And then this last story that our producer pushed into here. Apparently, last night the royals were trending because people think they deleted the princess. Kate Middleton, she was out sick for a little while.
Yes.
And now the internet has theories about Kate Middleton's whereabouts.
Not deleted.
Deleted. And I don't know why that's in the local news, but our producers snapped it in there. So what's going on with Kate Middleton? Kensington Palace has assured us that the Princess of Wales is recovering from a successful planned abdominal surgery, but the meme makers of the incident aren't fully convinced. Kensington Palace previously announced on January 17th that Middleton had undergone and would be returning home after a hospital stay, adding that she wanted to keep her medical details private, though her office did reportedly confirm to NBC that it was not cancer. The statement noted that she would likely be able to return to public duties until after Easter, but the fact that she apparently hasn't even been spotted by British tabloids since Christmas Day has concerned certain corners of the internet. When Prince William skipped a royal ceremony due to a personal matter on Tuesday, some began speculating that his wife's health had taken a turn for the worse. That same day, however, a palace aide stated that Middleton is doing well. Instead of dwelling on darker possibilities, much of the internet appears to be trying to get through the uncertainty by making jokes about the real reason for Middleton's prolonged absence.
Because she got canceled?
Well, for better or for worse, people are remembering memeing their way into it from BBLs to
You
Bad
think the
Bangs.
princess got a...
Bad Bangs.
What if Kate Middleton comes back with a BBL?
What if she did come back with a BBL? Because they Googled it. Kate Middleton hasn't been seen for about 2 months now. This is a tweet
Really?
on X. It says, how long does it take to recover from a BBL? It takes 2 to 3 months. So they think that she may have gotten a
What if she got a BB? If the princess comes back with a heavy booty, that's gonna be crazy.
They said that's what they're saying. Is how long does it take bangs to grow out?
I don't think that,
3 to 4 months.
I don't think that's happening.
Kate Middleton theories: secret baby, game of hide and seek got out of hand, self-immolated for Palestine, eloped with Princess Eugenie, locked in the bathroom,
Jesus.
becoming non-binary, joining ISIS, mission to the moon, or growing out hair.
Why people don't leave people alone?
People is
Why
crazy.
y'all don't leave people alone? Ah! Sorry.
Triggered. Are you triggered? What's going on? What's going on? I'm sorry that you have not been able to get onto the internet. At any rate, that was the local news. We're going to take a pause for the cause, try to get Sauce hooked up, and we will be right back with your national and entertainment news.
Goodbye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
Radio. New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Finally Home is a must-read, step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status? To get help with your application, a list of all required documents, and nearby appointment scheduling, visit mass.gov/WFMA. Your license is your way forward, so why not get started today? Register now at mass.gov/WFMA or call 857-368-WFMA.
Spark FM.
Wizzy boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM. Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm over.
Spark FM.
In, out, in, out. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. In, out, out. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. In, out, yeah. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. These girls tell me she feeling it.
How you feeling?
These girls tell me she needing it.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
These girls tell me she feeling it.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
These girls tell me she needing it.
How you feeling? How you feeling? I know you feel horny. When at 3 o'clock you say you want me. This your thing look wet like tsunami. Girl, bring it and rest it right.
This is Young Brother.
Me know you want hearty. Like anytime you know you can call me. 3 o'clock in the morning you call me. I say you call me. I say you call me. To put it in, out, yeah. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. In, out,
I love him.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
I can't wait till he get a little paper. No, I feel like I want to go there to see him in his element. I want to see him in a little hut, like how we saw Lil Rick one time in a little hut.
That's so authentic.
Boy, I tell you, that was to this date, that is the best event that I have ever been to. In a little hut.
What was the name? Go something.
Stabby.
Remember we saw Stabby hanging off the truck?
Yep.
That was truck. That was fun. I want to go back there.
Me too.
I was talking to my friend yesterday, and I was like, "What are you doing this weekend?" And he was like, "I was bored, so I just booked a trip to Barbados. I leave Friday, come back Tuesday." Really?
Wow.
That's nice.
That's awesome.
Great for you. That's awesome.
That's nice.
I'm only going to Disney World. Anyway, let's get into this national news. 2 football fields per second. Meteorologists break down the impact of the Texas wildfires. First of all, I didn't know the Texas wildfires were still going on.
Well, yes. No, I didn't know. I thought it was only in California that we used to.
California, there was I don't know. There's no story. But there's wildfires in Texas that is wild, and it's burning down about 2 football fields per second. There's a video there, but,
I'm waiting for the video to come up.
Oh, okay.
But two
football fields. That's huge, because that's what, 100 yards. That's 200 yards per second.
A series of wildfires swept across the Texas panhandle early Wednesday, prompting evacuations, cutting off power to thousands, and forcing the brief shutdown of a nuclear weapons facility as strong winds, dry grass, and unseasonably warm temperatures fed the blazes. Unseasonably warm temperatures. Look at that! Republican Governor Greg Abbott, who is a terrible person, issued a disaster declaration for 60 counties as the main blaze, the Smokehouse Creek fire, swelled into the second largest wildfire in the state's history. The main facility that resembles America's nuclear arsenal paused operations Tuesday night, but said it was open for normal work on Wednesday. Good. Make sure our weapons and our nuclear bombs are fine.
Yeah.
We've got to make sure of that.
Yeah.
Because that is a scary thing if we can't
60 counties. Texas wildfire disaster declarations for 60 counties. Texas is a huge state.
It is.
And look at how much of it is being covered by these wildfires.
Yes.
In this graphic. That's crazy. Sorry to hear that about Texas. And how can they can't get it under control? They got to get
because
fire trucks from every state.
The devil resides there.
Oh.
Texas is probably one of the most conservative, Republican, ridiculous states out there.
I feel like I know of so many black people that are moving to Texas lately,
there's
though.
so many black people, and I've heard it's a really nice place, but it's ran by, like white supremacists. That Greg Abbott, like he's an actual problem.
I mean, he sounds like he's been around since slave days.
Since the Cotton days. His name should be Greg Cotton.
Master Abbott.
Yeah, Master Abbott Cotton.
Yo.
Yeah, like that. Toyota is recalling 381,000 Tacoma pickups because parts fall off the rear axles, including crash risk. So if you have a Toyota Tacoma, go on and turn that in. The recall covers...
about getting one of those.
Really?
Yes. I've always wanted a Tacoma.
Why?
It's the smallest of the pickup trucks, and I feel like I should be in a pickup truck.
Why don't you get one of them little Suzuki pickup trucks? You ever seen those?
Oh, those little stupid things?
They look like toy cars, and they come in like pink and yellow. You should get one of those.
A yellow one. They call it the Smartmobile.
The Smartmobile. The recall covers certain trucks from 2022 and 2023 model years. If you happen to have one of those Tacomas, go and check it out. See if it's going to be all right, if you all right. 7 cases of the measles have been confirmed in Florida. That's awesome.
It would be Florida, another place in which the devil resides.
The State Department of Health in Broward County announced Friday that a 3rd grader had been diagnosed and 6 more cases have been confirmed since. We will not be in Broward County until October, so that's all right. I think we're going to be okay. 7 people have been diagnosed with measles in the outbreak. It started at the Manatee Bay Elementary School in Weston, Florida. The Florida Department of Health in Broward County announced in notice to local health care providers on February 16th that a 3rd grader with no history of travel had been diagnosed. 3 other measles cases at the elementary school were confirmed on Saturday, followed by 1 on Monday and Tuesday. 1 each on Monday and Tuesday. The latest case to appear in the state's surveillance system is a child 4 years old or younger, the case outside of the school. Of the other 6 cases, 3 were in the children ages 5 to 9 and 3 in those 10 to 14. The county health department issued an advisory Sunday saying that it was working with all partners, including Broward County Public Schools and local hospitals, to identify contacts that are at risk of transmission. So be careful for that. Any of our Florida listeners, if you are residing in Broward County, check your kids.
Terrible.
Check your kids. Missing the moment a missing elderly Florida woman with dementia is found lying across a track by a police helicopter after vanishing for hours. And I I feel close to this because I did spend hours last night watching the Wendy Williams documentary.
Yeah.
And it's just really, really a quick decline, very, very fast. And this woman here, look, they found her lying across the tracks. A helicopter from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office spotted this missing senior sprawled across the tracks in Brandon, Florida, late Friday evening. Authorities said the missing and endangered man was found in distress. I thought it was a woman.
I thought it was clearly said they said a woman first.
They
Read
said
it again.
woman so many times, but this says man. Oh, it says man. I saw a woman.
I saw a woman too. I mean, it was
The man.
redacted.
It was redacted. You got a new term. Okay. Authorities said the missing and endangered man was found in distress at about 12:10 a.m. after having been missing for 5 hours. When aviation arrived on the scene, the man had been missing for about 5 hours, but our team jumped into action and with their eyes in the sky, quickly located the male lying in the middle of a railroad tracks in distress. I think there's a video there. Oh, look at him laying there. Oh, no.
Look at that. And he has no idea where and what he even is.
Yeah, the man who has not yet been identified was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. The incident underscores the importance of collaboration and the dedication of our team of deputies. Thank you to everyone involved and your tireless efforts in keeping our community safe and for making sure this man was returned to his family. That is just so sad. About 2,300 Americans are reported missing every day, and although the vast majority of them are found in a few days, others are still vanished. California, Texas, and Florida have the most active cases according to federal statistics, but aren't even in the top 10 with accounting for missing population. I'm glad that this man was found. That is quite crazy. And what is that? It must not be an active train track if he had been
just laying there for a while.
He was missing for 5 hours. That doesn't mean that he was on the tracks for 5 hours. Men to plead guilty in the role of killing 3,600 birds, including eagles.
Hold on.
To sell its feathers.
Sir, why are you doing that?
Yo,
the eagles.
Carnival is gonna be featherless.
Aren't they? Ain't eagles endangered?
They are.
Oh no!
So, Washington State man accused of helping kill more than 3,000 birds, including eagles, on a Montana Indian reservation. That all sounds awful.
Terrible. Because what are you doing on the Montana Indian reservation? Are you Indian?
Illegally killing eagles. Then illegally selling their feathers, intends to plead guilty to illegal wildlife trafficking and other criminal charges, court documents show.
Lock him up.
Prosecutors have alleged Travis John Branson and others killed about 3,600 birds using a years-long killing spree on the Flathead Indian Reservation and elsewhere. Feathers from eagles and other birds are highly prized among Native American tribes for use in sacred ceremonies and during powwows. Branson of Cusick, Washington, will plead guilty under an agreement with prosecutors to reduced charges, including conspiracy, wildlife trafficking, and 2 counts of unlawful trafficking of eagles. He needs to
be flogged.
Yep, he definitely needs to be flogged.
You know, they gotta bring back embarrassment and shame.
Yes.
Because I think that people feel like, oh, I'll do something and they'll just put me to jail. I think that people should be shamed for the things that they do. They should string him up and put like wax on him and then throw feathers at him or something like that.
Tar and feathers.
Yeah, tar and feathers.
Yes, and then put him in the stocks.
Yeah, for 5 hours or something, so that the town can come by and say, "Ooh,
they
loser."
Should cover him in honey, and then put him in the stocks, and then crash open a wasp nest.
That might kill him.
Oh.
Let's go back with the shaming.
All right.
We'll just keep him there in the things covered with feathers.
They should put him down in a well.
Okay.
And then let down some lotion, and then make a suit of skin.
Oh.
Is that from the lambs? The lamb before what is
She puts the lotion in the basket. She puts the lotion in the basket like that. That's what they should do.
I don't ever want to be kidnapped.
Me either.
Like, I don't want to be kidnapped by somebody like that's like herdy.
Remember those Morgan Freeman movies? Along Came a Spider and
she
Kissed the
kissed
Girl.
the girl. Yeah.
Those movies were good, but that was crazy. People, those crazy.
And why are you gonna kidnap the whole orchestra?
Right.
And then kidnap them.
And then make them play with black dresses down in a cave.
Yeah.
What is this?
Kiss the girl, then along came a spider.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
I think I saw Along Came a Spider.
Yeah.
That's with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
like
so both of those movies are
perturbing situations.
Yeah.
Like what kind of a psychopath do you have to be to kidnap the Boston Symphony?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Remember that time on Blacklist when that man was kidnapping all the pregnant women, and then he was making them he was sedating them for 9 months so they could just have a peaceful pregnancy. Do you remember that?
No.
Doesn't sound bad though.
Yeah. Bed rest.
Bed rest. Anyhow, this is not the last story, but this story is crazy. A tourist was rescued after driving a rental car off a cliff in Hawaii. He was hanging upside down, hanging right over the water, a witness said, and there's a video there so you guys can see it. A Canadian,
A Canadian.
a Canadian, I can't say the word.
Oh, it's Canadian. A Canadian.
That one.
What does he got?
A tourist is lucky to be alive after he apparently took a wrong turn off a remote road in Hawaii and drove his rental car off a 60-foot cliff before falling out of the vehicle and getting washed
On
out.
purpose? And are you okay? Are you having a stroke?
What do you mean?
A vehicle?
Off of this sea cliff after taking a wrong turn down the hill. Miraculously, the driver survived. People drive this dirt road alongside the cliff, spear fishermen told Island News.
It's super dangerous on the side of the island, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can get yourself in pretty big trouble.
It was two local spear fishermen that were asleep at 3:30 a.m. and called in the accident to Hawaii County. The driver of the Jeep that fell off the cliff was taken to sea about 100 yards out and then directed back to shore. He suffered from mild hypothermia. The video of the Jeep being pulled from the water was taken by Waterman Mike on Instagram.
My dive partner was up for the whole thing. He was Jimmy. He got woken up by the fisherman that the driver almost hit. So there was a young guy down there, maybe
Where is
18
this?
years old.
In Hawaii.
I don't know who he was, but the car had gone off the cliff just to the right of him.
Waterman Mike told Island News the whole scene took him by surprise.
The driver's side was jammed up with a rock, so he couldn't get out. Obviously, it was upside down on the roof. So he was upside down and hanging right over the water on the passenger side.
Poor
He probably
thing.
had no idea there's water underneath him. He just opened the door, and the kid said he had just fallen straight out into the water.
Wow.
The Hawaii County Police Department told Island News that the man driving the Jeep is 27 years old and visiting from Canada. Reporting from the Big Island, Jeremy Lee, Island News.
That's crazy.
Island News is so, homegrown.
Yeah,
Yes.
Organic.
Yeah. Like somebody was recording that with their cell phone.
With their cell phone.
Yeah.
Waterman Jack.
Waterman Jack.
Whoever it was that they said there was.
And his one little Amazon microphone. Like, I feel it.
That is funny.
There are a couple of stories that we quickly missed in the local news that we'll just brush upon. And some fun things. So the top 10 Massachusetts pizza shops, according to Barstool.
Yes, what is it?
Let's see what we have here for the top 10 pizza shops. I'm excited about this. I've been into pizza these days.
I like pizza.
Is this Mass or Boston?
This is saying Massachusetts. I can't help you.
Massachusetts. Okay.
25 best pizzas in Massachusetts. Let's see what we come up with, because people should. Ooh.
Hold on. We have this too.
Okay.
Updated
That
2000.
one.
Okay, top 10.
Tamaria's Restaurante.
Never heard of it.
That is in. I don't know. There's the Galleria Umbretto. Ernesto's Pizza.
Oh, Ernesto's. I
Where's
like
that?
in Somerville.
Okay.
In Assembly Row.
You had it?
Yes.
Mm.
Ernesto's is the one where you go and you order a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
They give you one, fourth of a pizza.
Oh, hell.
Huge.
That's huge.
Huge slices, and they have really, really good flavors. They have
Toppings?
like a cheeseburger pizza. And
Oh.
a good, they have all these really good pizzas.
I see Regina Pizzeria. They're always on there. I'm surprised. Well, they're number 3. Number 4 comes with a Pico restaurant.
Pico.
And then we have Santar
Oh,
Pias.
Pico is Pizza and Ice Cream Company. Yep.
Oh, Santar
Pios.
Pios. Santar Pios. That don't look. Is that a pizza?
I don't know what that is.
What the hell that is?
I don't know what that is.
That's a little some sausages.
Oh.
Then we have Antico Forno and Ciao Pizza and Pasta.
I've never heard of Child's. I have heard of Antico Forno.
There is also Locale coming in at number 7. Then we have Benevitos coming at number 8. Area 4 in Kendall Square. Quattros. Have you guys heard of? I feel like I've heard of Quattros.
That's in the north end.
The Salty Pig. I've also heard of the Salty Pig
Definitely
as well.
heard of Salty Pig.
And then Antico's Forno, Pasta, and Brewer's Fork. I don't know any of these places.
Antico Forno is on there twice.
I don't. Maybe I read it twice. But yeah, do you guys travel? Like, if I go to a Italian restaurant, I'm not buying pizza. Have you guys ever? But besides Bertucci's. Yeah, besides Bertucci's, where do you go? Where do you go to buy your pizza? And maybe we need a hood one of these. So in the comment section, where is your favorite pizza shop or restaurant in the hood? Somewhere that you frequent where it might not be gourmet pizza, but you know that pizza is right.
You know whose pizza is good?
Who?
Puritan Pizza. Down there by Lambert's and them.
Yes, that's a good pizza.
Is good.
Puritan also has a dope steak and cheese too.
Oh, do they?
Yes, they do. I really do like Pizza Regina in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's a good pizza right
yeah,
there.
and then the Pizza Regina is like a staple in Massachusetts anyways as far as pizza. So it's always been really good. But like the original, wherever that one was, I know that there's like a good Pizza Regina in Quincy Market or like downtown in that area. It is really, really good.
There is another one that it's just a regular pizza. I think it's Backwoods. Yeah, Backwoods has a nice pizza too. That's right on Dudley Street. That's my hood spot. And you know who has great buffalo wings? That Boston Pizza restaurant up there in Upham's Corner. And we don't talk about any other pizza shops in Upham's Corner. We still don't go there.
Still no other.
We still don't want a pizza.
What's their name? Got the good buffalo wings too. Windy City.
Windy City moved from where it originally was now into the little plaza, and I haven't been back since I got into an altercation with them one time.
Oh jeez, you got vendettas against.
I was going to New York and stopping to get a little steak and cheese. Remember I told y'all that?
I remember.
And the man called the police on me because I was parked in a parking space that he did not want me to park in.
Oh,
not the police.
No, that wasn't what happened. I don't remember what happened, but I went into the store.
I think you called and you were trying to order something. They wouldn't let you order because they said that your phone number had come up.
No, that was a different one. That was a They always gave me. I don't know why I freaking them. To hell with them.
Oh.
Spit at them.
Oh my! Wow.
But they do got some good buffalo wings though, and Joseph's. Can somebody give me an update on what is going on with Joseph's and they will be back up and running by April? Because I need to know.
Why we can move if they don't open?
Dave, we staying right here. From across the Joseph's.
By Dudley?
The late night sub shop.
Joseph's on Blue Hill Ave, right there by Morgan.
No, it do not, Tristan.
No,
it do not. It has not been open in at least 2 months that I've recognized and I've been monitoring. They are not, and they got the dope wedge fry steak fries. Them things is good. You dip them in a little buffalo sauce.
No, the best steak fries come from Joseph's down Dudley though.
Really? They got steak fries too?
Oh, I don't know if they still do, but back in the day they didn't. Used to get them in a little greasy bag and put some ketchup and hot sauce on them.
Those are not steak fries. Those are just regular fries.
No, they was steak.
Really?
They tasted like steak.
The fat ones?
Yes.
What? I ain't never had that. I've always had the regular Joseph fries that you devour.
Well, maybe that's what came about with you young youth. But when I was a child, it wasn't.
Submerged. Oh, not submerged. Submerged. Sorry.
You said there was something else?
Yes, but you know.
There's this New York Times story that's in here too. New York Times did an investigation and 5,000 child accounts are being followed by 32 million men. So these are these child influencers. Who's the little one? Ryan and people like that.
Yeah.
So they're being followed. Majority of them are being followed by grown-ass men.
Oh, no, that doesn't feel right.
That
to
sounds
me.
terrible.
No.
So, the
no.
New York Times did an investigation. I can't get into the Times articles, but
No,
anyways, you guys check
no.
that out. See who your kids see. You can't be exposing your kids to all of this stuff out here.
That's
Ryan
it.
and Hitler,
Grown men. But when I went, at one point, when I was breastfeeding and I had an excess of milk and I tried to sell it on the internet, the people who would who would contact me the most were grown men.
Yep.
The most for breast milk.
Men are gross.
And I think that's insane. Insanulous.
Men are,
Yeah. It's unfortunate to have that happen. And I can't get to the rest of the stories. I'm sorry, everybody. There was something. There's been a third in Massachusetts. There has been a third McDonald's whoop ass that has happened.
No.
Yeah. Just the other day, yesterday somebody threw a hot coffee back at the window because he got an extra hot coffee that he did not want.
What do you think is? I think the world is coming to a whole end.
Yeah. I and then today there was another article of another something happening in Massachusetts of somebody getting attacked. They came into the store and threw all kinds of registers and fisticuffs at the people who fatally stabbed at a McDonald's in Lawrence.
Fatally?
That was actually a month ago.
Oh my God.
And I can't find the one today
there's one from the 26th.
Yes. Yeah. Read that one.
Hold on, we actually have video here.
That's not the guy that threw it.
From the 26th. Here we go. Here's the clip.
Hold on.
After a transaction. Boston 25 News reporter Drew Caritas is live at South Station, where some say they worry about their own safety there.
Cary, transit police say the man who repeatedly punched a McDonald's worker, then whacked him with the register, was mad that the employee touched the lid of his drink. Tonight, we spoke with a witness and others who say they've recently seen their own share of hostile.
Wow.
And then this one, he got a cup of coffee, and then he got an extra one. He ended up throwing it back into the employee's face. And I can't. That was from Fox 2, and I can't find that one. I'm sorry, everybody. One day when I'm back up and running, we'll have a great show. But I don't know.
It's a great show still, Saucy. You are doing your thing.
I can't do anything.
You're doing it, though. You are doing it. Look at that. Look at you pivoting and making it work.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's start with the big question.
The all-new Spark FM.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Finally Home is a must-read, step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, home ownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Taylor Made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal. A goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Want to give your baby a head start? Get the best protection against flu and COVID-19. Because their immune system isn't fully developed at birth, babies need additional protection. When you get vaccinated while pregnant, it can keep you and your baby from getting sick. As they get older, this can result in more time in school and daycare for them, and more productive time at work for you. Vaccines are safe and effective for children as they grow. No matter where you are on your pregnancy journey, flu and COVID vaccines can boost your and your baby's natural defenses and protect your family. Stay up to date with your vaccines. Stay healthy. Talk with your trusted healthcare provider today. Brought to you by the Boston Public Health.
Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with the way you are gonna see a million. We not take on go long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for winning. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
When you're feeling as money, you got somebody who make you change the way you're coming with me, fool. Need to act like somebody who when it's roll. Walk around. That's all that. This is what I found. See, Usher is lit. I gotta go to that concert.
With your cadence and stuff.
Dance.
You better go, girl.
Let's get into this entertainment news. Tristan was telling me all about this today. If you are just tuning in, you are tuned in to Saucy and Friends here on Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are here every morning from 9 to 11 a.m. So make sure you guys tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. So
what?
Ridiculous. Run DMC DJ Jam Master J's killers are found guilty of the 2002 murder. Carl Jordan Jr. and Ronald Washington were convicted of fatally shooting Jam Master J in his Queens recording studio on October 30th. Tristan, break this down for us a little bit.
One of them is his godson.
Yep. So over 20 years after Run DMC DJ Jam Master J, born Jason Mizell, was shot to death in his Queens recording studio, 2 men have been convicted for the murder. On Tuesday, jurors of the U.S. District Court's Eastern Division of New York and Brooklyn delivered the long-expected decision following weeks of testimonials. And here is the clip.
Where is the clip? 1 second. Here it is. I had it. Here we go. All right.
At 4 o'clock, a guilty verdict just handed up in the Jam Master Jay murder trial. I'm David Ushery.
I'm Natalie Pasquarella. News 4's Erica Byfield live outside a court in Lower Manhattan with these breaking details. Erica.
That's right, Natalie. There are actually 2 defendants in this case. Both of them were found guilty on the 2 counts that are in this case. One of them related to a drug conspiracy charge and murder. The other one related to a weapons charge in addition to that murder. The person they are accused of murdering is Jam Master Jay. He is the prolific hip-hop DJ associated with the group Run DMC. Tell you this trial lasted about a month or so. There were some fireworks actually after this verdict was read inside the courtroom today. This happened today around 3:30 this afternoon. One of the defendants jumped up and he said, "Y'all just killed some innocent people," and then he shouted, "Get me out of here." As he was being escorted out of the courtroom, the other co-defendant in this case, he yelled out, "I love y'all," addressing his family that was there in the courtroom. And then we heard many of his family members start yelling things back, like the jury didn't listen to the facts in this case. A woman yelled out, "That's my son." We started hearing, "Don't touch me." You all know he didn't do that. That is when the U.S. Marshals swooped in. There was some pushing, there was a little bit of shoving, and then they escorted all of those family members out of the courtroom. So it was kind of chaotic there at the very end. But again, this case revolves around the murder of Jam Master Jay. He was killed in October of 2002. He was actually in his Queens recording studio at the time. For years, the 2 eyewitnesses to this crime, they refused to say what they saw. Both Lydia High and Tony Rincon testified, though, at this trial. They told the jurors that they saw 2 gunmen that night. They say that Jam Master Jay's godson, Carl Jordan Jr., pulled the trigger, and Jay's good friend, childhood buddy, Ronald Washington, was the one at the door with another gun. High and Rincon's testimony obviously must have been quite an impact here on this jury. They said for a long time they didn't speak up and say what they knew at the time because they were scared, they were afraid for their lives. The federal prosecutors in this case ultimately charged 3 people in addition to Jordan and Washington. They charged a 3rd man who's going to be tried separately. That person was also there at the scene, but they say he was just a decoy that night so that Jordan and Washington could slip inside that recording studio and kill Jam Master Jay. The prosecutor said all along they think the motive for this was greed and revenge because Mizell, that is Jam Master Jay's real name, Jason Mizell, cut Jordan and Washington out of a drug deal. So again, this jury made this decision, and just a short time ago, and actually right now, maybe it just wrapped up seconds ago, a family member of Jam Master Jay was here and he was speaking to the media. Here's what he told us.
Jason himself was an amazing talent. Life ended far too soon. And I'm just glad that justice was served.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
That is sad.
It really is.
Like how, like this whole time you've just been sitting around chilling while you pulled the trigger on your goddaddy?
On your godfather.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's awful. There has to be, more to the story. I'm sure they're gonna come out with something. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad that justice was served too. Those witnesses, I'm glad that they finally, spoke out about what happened, what they saw.
I wonder why it took them so long to speak out.
Yeah, they said they were afraid for their lives.
And with them psychopaths running around, yes.
Yeah, I get it.
What did Jenna say? She's like, I'm confused
She's
by.
confused. That it took 22 years.
Yeah,
22 years.
Crazy how slow this justice, really, everything is just so slow. Mm-hmm. We haven't talked about this ever because I think we have abandoned Kanye. But besides something being wrong with Kanye, do we feel like this Bianca person is a real person? Like, is she?
No, she
can't be real. Mm-mm. Constantly, she's being pictured like literally half,
at least half naked.
Half naked.
Yeah.
I can't even say half dressed because it's not dressed at all.
Yeah.
The pair was seen leaving Ferdy, a restaurant that serves French cuisine and desserts, on Monday night. It was a night of contrast for Kanye West and his wife, Bianca Censori, who turned heads with her outfits as they left the posh restaurant in Paris. Caught a glimpse of the couple, who looked very happy and in love. Bianca opted for a more see-through look. I think this is one of her uniforms with this non-broad sports bra and
very Kim Kardashian. Remember Kim Kardashian Skims came out with those nipple bras. Mm-hmm.
Bianca, a 29-year-old model for Kanye's Yeezy brand, is known for her daring fashion choices, and this time has no exception. She wore only a pair of see-through brown leggings and a tight blue top that left little to the imagination. She also went braless, making her look even more stunning. She completed her outfit with the brown boots that matched her leggings and kept her makeup and hair simple. Kanye is always in like full winter gear. It doesn't really show them. Kanye is. No, it was a brown pant.
And a blue turtleneck.
And a blue turtle. Oh, maybe this one. I think it's this one. She has such wide breasts. Such wide. Wow.
Long too.
They're long and
I don't know.
And open.
Did you show the picture?
Oh wait. Okay, here we go. I find it.
Janet said she's real, but that's what she's paid to do. Keep Ye relevant. We will always be talking about them as long as she keeps doing this.
All right, here we go. I think we got. And Vibe got Jesus Walks in the back.
Yes. And then we'll follow up with another Kanye story right after we discuss his wife being half naked at all times. Like at every single time.
Yeah.
And then I always wonder, like, do she not get cold? Like, is it
she
not
do get
a cold?
Obviously, see how the headlights is on and that picture.
She ain't wearing no clothes.
She's not wearing anything. She has on she doesn't have on clothing.
Yep.
He's all right with that.
And they love some kitten heel, some kitten mule.
Rochelle says, isn't it crazy how at one time he wanted Kim to cover up because he was trying to be a preacher, and now this one is just outside naked all the time.
Did you guys see the one where she just had on like
some strips?
She had on a vest.
Yeah.
A vest. It was just a vest that was buttoned up like a vest bodysuit, like a
piece of paper.
I've seen it with strips on. It was like a strip.
It was a this.
Yeah.
And it had some shoulder blades.
Like something we made in elementary school.
Some you made sitting down.
Yeah, like when you're just cutting construction paper.
Yeah, like you don't have no rhyme or reason to be cutting it. You just cutting it. You be like, oh, I'll put this on my dolly.
Yeah.
Because you don't believe that your dolly's going to go outside into the public.
Well, she's his dolly.
Yes.
And he has her dressed like that.
Yes.
A lot.
And what is Kanye's, what is his what do they call grill? What is his grill? Is it just a piece of it's not even platinum. I think it looks like metal. It's like a piece of melted aluminum that they melted together, and he said, F this, I'm gonna just put it there.
They both look like ish we made when we was in 5th grade.
Yeah, they do.
They made fashion out of foolishness.
Yeah.
Fashion and foolishness.
That's the gum wrapper.
Yes.
Yes.
Or when you remember you used to chew up Skittles, chew all the colors together and then put it around your teeth?
Yes.
That's what it looked like.
That is the exact one because it's thick.
Yep.
It's thick without definition.
Yep.
Kanye also has put Adidas on blast again for releasing fake Yeezys. Claims company is suing him for $250 million. The clothing brand announced the sale of Yeezy's inventory on February 26th. Kanye has called out Adidas yet once again, which is funny because they were just in a picture. Him and the CEO of Adidas was just in a picture together the other day. He and ha, and I think Kanye was like, "Oh, I love him." Kanye West has called out Adidas once again after the apparel giant has moved forward with releasing what he calls fake Yeezy 350s, which the rapper claims are an unapproved design. West, who now goes by Ye, got wind of Adidas' plans to greenlight the steel gray 350s. V2s featuring his design and put his former business partner on blast on Instagram on Monday while essentially calling for a boycott. Nope. I'm not boycotting a damn thing for Kanye freaking West.
I mean, I'm not buying Yeezys either.
With Adidas, not only are they putting out fake colorways that are non-approved, they're suing me for $250 million, and they're also not paying me for these shoes that they're putting out that have my name on it. And they're using contract clauses and 50 years of business experience to rape an artist, one of y'all favorite artists, right in front of y'all in broad daylight. Let me explain really clear to you guys what's happening with the...
I mean, Kanye. Okay, let's remove Kanye from this. It's not right for Adidas to put out his design.
Yeah.
And especially not pay that man at least for his creative design or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's just never right, and we never want to see that happen. However, I am failing to feel any sympathy for Kanye in this situation, and maybe that's wrong of me, but I do believe that Kanye has earned the treatment in which that he is receiving. You also entered into a contract with these people, most likely telling them that it was okay that they could, because you probably never thought that you would be in this situation and that you can just continue to say everything that you want to say and everything will be okay. And that's just really not how things work in real life, especially if the Jewish people that you claim are, behind everything. I'm not sure how you are going to go against that type of machine and come out victorious. So I don't know what Kanye expects to come from this, but
it says that I can confirm that Adidas is the sole owner of all design rights registered to the existing product, as well as previous and new colorways under the partnership, and we intend to make use of these right as early as 2023.
Yeah,
they own them, brother.
They unfortunately, Kanye, you can't sign a 360 deal and then feel some type of way about it. This didn't work out in your favor, so you either got to get back in. That sucks. It's like a hostile takeover almost. So, and those are extremely legal. So, I don't, and I'm not boycotting Adidas or I'm never going to buy Yeezy like Miss Tony said, but I'm also not boycotting Adidas. We from Boston. What you mean? How you mean?
Yeah.
They saying.
Not at all. You know what's hard to me about Kanye is that he seems like he could be such a smart person, but what do they call it? Like an idiot savant or something like that? That's what he is. He speaks so well. I could listen to Kanye speak for a long time, but I don't want to hear what he says.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear what you're saying, but I can listen to you speak. That's it's sad.
If he was in his right mind and right spirit.
Yeah.
Let me show y'all the sneaker, though. Let me show y'all the shoe. Show y'all why he mad. I would be mad, too.
Yeah.
They basically took his name off the shoe.
Yes. And did they put Adidas anywhere else on them? Because I might buy those. I might buy those.
Yeah.
I might buy those out of spite.
But those are fake Yeezys, though.
I mean,
no,
they're Yeezys without the name on.
So they're like they're like the Jordans that don't be Jordans, that don't
be Yeezys that you buy from the gate.
Yeah,
they say Yeezy inside. Look.
They probably gonna take that out. Oh no, they might keep it in because it's the design that they own.
How much are those? Are those $20? I buy them.
How much they go for, Tristan? How much they go for? I don't know. We gonna find the price because I'm gonna go get some of them today. I'm gonna be like, this is Yeezy.
Yeah.
How you mean?
It is. It says it on the inside. They can't tell you. Who gonna tell you?
Keeping it moving. In the other big news that came out yesterday that we brushed on a little bit, Diddy fires back at the gang rape lawsuit, entirely fictional. So in a new,
it was a gang rape.
I didn't hear about the gang rape, but now that they're calling it that, it's crazy. In new court documents filed this week, attorneys for rapper and music mogul Sean Diddy Combs denied claims made in a lawsuit last year that Combs gang raped a 17-year-old girl. That little girl that came out and said that he had made her have sex with all these. With Aaron Hall.
When they flew her out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Combs never participated, witnessed, or is presently aware of any misconduct, sexual or otherwise, related to plaintiff in any circumstance whatsoever. His legal response read, I wouldn't think that his legal team would respond any other way. Right. The allegations against Combs are entirely fictional. The original lawsuit, which was the fourth sexual assault suit filed against Combs last year, accuses the mogul of gang raping a then 17-year-old high school student in 2003. The suit includes photos of the plaintiff posing with Combs, but his attorney argued this week that the photos could have been doctored or taken out of context. I don't think she has time to do all that. I mean, it could be AI. The plaintiff, referred to only as Ms. Doe in her lawsuit, alleges that Combs' music executive Harv Pierre and another unnamed defendant sex trafficked her and supplied her with drugs and alcohol before raping her in Combs' studio's bathroom. The accuser said the alleged incident was led to a significant emotional distress and feelings of shame that have plagued her life and personal relationships for 20 years. The absence of evidence materially impacts defendant's ability to defend against essential aspects of plaintiff's claims. With regards of the gang rape accusation, witness identification, availability, and recollections are likely compromised due to the substantial passage of time since the alleged incident. So you know what I do have a problem with? So meanwhile, the accuser's attorney, Douglas Wegor, told the Daily Beast in a statement that The deeply troubling allegations against the defendant by multiple women speak for themselves. The ridiculous claim that the photos are somehow fake and the law at issue is unconstitutional are nothing more than desperate attempts to conjure a defense where none exists. I don't think that if I was a defense lawyer that I would go for the I never did, it is absolutely, this is completely a lie, all this thing. Maybe I was there, but I was not aware of what was happening in a private bathroom, so I can't be held liable or something like that.
Yeah, but if he says that, then he's going to be pointing the finger at somebody else who was one of his associates, right?
Perhaps, but if you didn't do it, I don't care who it
they
is.
said it was him and the president of the company.
Oh, him. They said he was part of the gang rape. I just don't feel like completely trying to remove yourself from the situation completely makes you look really guilty to me. You wasn't there.
It wasn't
You didn't
me.
say nothing. You didn't know that Herb was doing it, along with all the other stories of how you like to get down in the bedroom. This is on brand. So this is terrible.
Yeah, it's quite terrible.
Terrible.
Janet says, I saw that Stevie J was trending. Supposedly the pic that they used to reference Stevie J was an actual porn star and not Stevie J.
Oh, in the legal
The screen
documents?
grabs, yeah.
I feel like they would have been able to identify that it was Stevie J before putting it in the
There was a porn
documents.
star that came out and said that was him and not Stevie J. The
Oh,
porn star
the
came
porn
out
star-
and
oh,
said,
the
"That's
porn
not
star
Stevie
came out.
J,
Okay.
This is me."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. On Twitter.
Why would the lawyer, again, due diligence? Why would you put that in a court document if you were not sure that is who?
Right.
Because I felt
that they do in Discovery. They just be coming up with all kind of stuff. You saw Suits, they just be like, oh, look, you know what I have here in this purse? I have the gun that you shot them with. And they'd be like, oh my God, you have the gun. Oh, then I did it. They never had no gun. All they had is some lip gloss.
I felt like Stevie J caught the straight in that whole thing in the first place because
He
I was
did.
like, why would you put? How does Stevie J connect you to what Diddy made you do?
Right, because it's not like you saying that you did anything with Stevie J.
Yeah.
So even if Stevie J was with a porn star, that don't got nothing to do with
This
nothing.
one feels personal against Stevie J and not Diddy. So
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate this is. However, everything seems to be very on brand for Diddy. Take that.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I don't know. Adele, illness forces postponement of next 5 weekends in Vegas.
Oh, no.
I just feel like she's something. Yeah. I just feel like something is always going on with Adele.
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Do you think she?
Remember, she's. I
weight
feel like
loss
she's
surgery?
known to take a lot of big breaks, long breaks in health.
Yeah.
And I wish that maybe she would just say self-care or next season of Adele and do 6 months of work and then 6 months off or something.
Are y'all interested in seeing Adele in a residency?
I'm not.
What song she sing?
Hello, I found someone like you. Oh, never.
Hello?
Nothing
Is
but
it
the
me you're looking for? Are y'all done? To the audience, I apologize because there were 3 different Adele songs that were taking place at the very same time, all from the heart. That is how you harmonize.
That is it.
Yes,
And you
Beverly,
see how
it
we made
is food time.
All like one song.
What time are you gonna be home? What time should we come and get the food, Miss Beverly?
I know, Miss Beverly.
Because we very hungry, clearly, because we sound like 3 dying cats in an alley.
I mean, but I've been begging Beverly for food for 4 years now.
Bro, the other night, what was it? Sunday night. I don't know what kind of stewed chicken and some nice rice that Miss Beverly made, but she put it in there.
Oh, I'm
She
glad
put
you enjoyed it.
I'm sorry. Me, CK, and Mommy tore it up, boy.
Was that my food that you and your mother and your son ate?
Definitely wasn't. That was my food. She makes a whole entire spread on Sundays.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Now you do.
Nah, no.
Look at you, and knowing is
I'm gonna walk over there.
half the battle. I don't know why you don't.
I'm gonna walk right over there on Sunday.
Go ahead, you're not gonna
Guess
do it.
who's coming to dinner?
Tyreek Hill sued. Model claims he broke her leg in a fit of rage.
Damn, Tyreek. Who that?
He's a football player.
Oh,
you know, what I heard is that they a little aggressive.
Oh.
A social media influencer with 2 million followers on Instagram is claiming Tyreek Hill broke her leg in a fit of rage in his backyard during a football drill last summer, and now she wants him to fork over some serious cash for all of it.
You think he aggressive like Zaire?
Put your number in my phone now.
Man, that number would have been in there before. I would have, what is it?
Airdropped
it.
It's already in there. She's a little thick on her. Sophie Hall made allegations in a lawsuit filed in Broward County, Florida, last week, alleging the incident went down a short time after he had booked a ticket for her son to attend one of the NFL stars' football camps in South Florida. Why ain't nobody want to book a ticket for my son? She is not hurt. She just wanted everybody to see all of that behind.
Yeah, she did.
She's a white woman?
I don't know what she is.
She got to be a Spanish or something. She claims that after her purchase went through, she received some flirtatious messages from Hill on IG. One of the texts, she said, included a line from the Dolphins wide receiver that read, "I've been known to be a good stepdad."
That behind is crazy.
Yeah, she is. What is she? Hall says during their chat on the social media app, Hill also invited her to come a day early so me and mom can hang before he gave her his personal cell phone. We wasn't going to hang. I tell you that. I would have came prepared to get pregnant.
Hanging upside down.
In her suit, Hall says she went on to attend the camp with her son on June 17th. And while there, Hill asked her to come back and visit him at his Southwest Ranches mansion. He wouldn't have asked me a damn thing because I would have been there. Hall says days later, Hill purchased a flight and travel arrangements for her to reconnect with him on June 28th, and I would have again been ready. Hall claims after she made her way to Hill's home, he asked her to participate in some football drills during a training session he was having in the backyard. Hill allegedly asked her to rush against him in a defensive line versus offensive line one-on-one style workout. Probably would have. According to Hall, she shoved the Super Bowl champion backward while caused him to be embarrassed. Mr. Hill's attitude changed and became angry. Oh, this is reading like a novel. Hall alleges Hill then flipped the drill around so he could rush against her. And after a couple reps, she said Hill charged into her violently and with great force, causing her to suffer a right leg injury. Hall says she complained that she was hurt, but claims Hill was downplayed severity of her injury, telling her to just rest on a bed and ice the leg. In her suit, Hall says that when she eventually got back home on July 2023, an orthopedist diagnosed her with a leg fracture that required metal hardware implementation to fix. Hall says she's continuing to suffer from persistent pain and weakness, and now she wants Hill to pay her big damages for her injuries.
Oh, wow.
Scandal.
That's scandalous. I don't know if
Everybody, look at my face. Look at my face. That is not what happened over there at that man's house. That is not what happened.
She wants you to pay for
because first of all, why the hell would we be doing drills in the backyard? We would be doing drills in the bedroom.
I'd be getting drilled.
Boy, shit. Okay. All right. Say that.
No, and that's what you get for trying to be the home girl. You know what I mean? Like so down. No man would have asked me to do no football drills. Excuse me, sir. No. What are you, football
drill D's?
Right. Are you crazy? No, that's not what I do. That's not what I came here for. Not me. That's what you get. Stop trying to be down with your big behind. But that's what she wanted to do.
We see what she looked like.
Exactly.
She's going for the bag.
Oh, yeah. She was like, I'm going to get it somehow.
Yeah, that's and this she gonna get paid. You went over to this man. You know what that man wanted you over to his house to be able to do, and you gonna go and play in football. We would have had to been playing football the next day because first of all, I would have been pregnant.
You know, play football. You know what I came here for,
sir. Hello. Let's not pretend. I am here for one thing: for a baby. A baby. So we don't skip all of the work, and I will
ovulating and time is ticking.
After this, I'm put me right back on the plane. You could just write me a cool check, and we don't have to talk about it no
Write
more.
the check before the baby come. Who the hell cares?
Hey, baby by me, be a millionaire. Baby by me, be a millionaire. Ooh, Miss Beverly said she promised she will invite us all over before I go back to work. Greg, she's recovering from a health issue, and she is back in the kitchen.
All right. Thank you, Miss Bev. I'm going to hold you to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
Precious Star Gabourey Sidibe is expecting twins.
Yes, Gabby.
That's how you do it, Gabby.
She know what she got. She went out. She got her a nice white man and got married.
This is what I said. I'm going to find me a nice white man who loves me.
Find love.
Yes, exactly. Who loves me and wants to be nice and kind to me.
And the thing is, white men want to get married.
They do.
That's the truth.
And they don't ask you what you bring to the table.
No, they just be like, they want to get married. They want to have a family, and they don't want nothing more than to carry around your half black baby.
And,
they
and
really
your purse.
don't. And your purse. And your purse. I saw that the other day. And so, and these black men, sisters, listen, we might have to give up on black love.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Sorry to say it.
Hello.
Precious could find love.
There is many other kind of I might have to do a little Dominican or a little Puerto Rican. I might have to go.
They still act black.
All right. I'm gonna have to do an Ireland.
Yes. I would do that
because I want a ginger like that.
And
She
Ireland
got to lose some weight before
men from Ireland.
She lost mad weight already.
Sound
Tristan.
like Montserratians.
She lost mad weight from Precious. She has lost a ton of weight, so she is. Some people just big boned.
I love it.
So good for
she's
him.
not big boned. Black people's skeletons are denser than white people's skeletons. That is a proven fact.
You got thicker skin.
And denser bones. I learned that the other day.
Photographer accuses Taylor Swift's dad of punching him in the face. I mean, I feel like some photographers very much need to be punched in the face.
I agree.
I didn't even know that he punched him in the face. For real, he did actually punch him in the face on Sydney waterfront. Australia, a photographer told police he was punched in the face by Taylor Swift's dad at the Sydney waterfront on Tuesday, hours after the pop star's Australian tour ended. Ben McDonald said he provided police with a statement alleging that Scott Swift assaulted him at the Neutral Bay Wharf, where the father and daughter had just come ashore from a yacht. The veteran paparazzo said that he decided to report the attack to police despite not being seriously injured. It was just a punch in the chops. It's a little tender, but I don't have any bruise in it, and it didn't require medical assistance. In 23 years, I haven't been assaulted and punched in the chops, particularly by the talent's dad, he added. Taylor Swift representative accused members of the media of aggression towards their interaction. Two individuals were aggressively pushing their way towards Taylor, grabbing at her security personnel and threatening to throw a female staff member into the water. The New South Wales Police Force Media Office confirmed that police were investigating the alleged assault of a 51-year-old man by a 71-year-old man at 2:30 a.m. Police did not release names in accordance. I think that paparazzi feel like because they doing their job that they can't get punched in the face, and I just need the paparazzi to understand that you can get punched in the face.
And getting punched in the face should be a part of your job. If as a paparazzi,
you should try to. And they act like they want to be punched in the face, so I'm not sure why they get surprised. And for you to even admit that you weren't seriously injured, you just felt that you should report it to the police for what? For what? Stop reporting things to the police. This whole snitch ass.
Oh, snitches get
stitched. Well, literally, because he probably got stitches in his chops. We were talking about the Wendy Williams documentary. Both Tristan and Tony have finished watching it. I have watched 2 parts of it, and it is what everybody is saying. It is a hard watch. The executive producers behind Lifetime's Wendy Williams documentary says they too were unnerved by some of what they saw while filming the former talk show host.
Oh, that's what you were saying today.
If you watch Lifetime's Wendy Williams docuseries that premiered over the weekend and felt uncomfortable, you weren't alone. Where is Wendy Williams premiered over the weekend and featured numerous scenes of the former talk show host, unsteady, belligerent, confused, and also drunk. Do you want to go to this clip? Her manager would regularly find liquor bottles hidden throughout her apartment. Here's the clip.
That incredible man, 6 years old. That's all I wanted. The center of attention. 6 years old.
Wendy is one of the most radically honest storytellers, in the history of media. And why would this documentary not echo, that incredible legacy of openness?
I don't know what wealthy is. I don't want to be wealthy. All I wanted to do was be famous.
Well, why can't you access your money right now? That seems really unfair.
I have no idea.
The timeline that the viewer experienced is a little bit different than ours because there was a diagnosis that was announced prior to the airing of the doc. It wasn't the experience of any of us as producers as we went into it.
We did not know at all that she had dementia.
It's no secret that there have been random people around you getting money, getting paid, whatever the case may be.
Stealing money from me.
I'm just trying to figure out your friends that you're saying is your friend that you're also paying.
These filmmakers were embedded with Wendy for over a year and, on and off, and really grew to care about her as a friend. And we no longer wanted to be any kind of an excuse to delay Wendy's medical care.
I still see glimpses of my mom very often. She still has a chance to live a good and healthy life, but she needs to want to live that. But I feel like if you don't slow her down, she's not gonna slow down for anybody.
We hope that people can see why we aired it, and produced it, and that the intention is to shine a light on, the difficulties and the secrecies, in these guardianships.
I love you.
So do I.
Yeah, that was weird.
Why is she there?
They're apparently very, very good friends.
Oh, are they? That's very interesting. I like Angela now, though.
Yeah.
She seems unproblematic, and I like an unproblematic person.
Well, that's what she said, is that they started off with Wendy, of course, being a topic, one of the hot topics, and now they've grown to be really good friends.
Which I don't understand, people. Like, if you in the celebrity eye, your life is a hot topic almost. So this lady was just reporting on what everybody else was reporting on. But yeah, that movie, when we were talking about it earlier, I think it is concluded that we do hope that the family can take responsibility for Wendy. I like the fact that, even when she's a little bit crazy and she hates everybody, like if you ask her twice about it, the first time she'll be like, I don't want them, I hate them all. And then the next time she's like, I want to be with my family. And that was something that was prevalent throughout the entire, the two parts that I saw, is that she needs to be with her family.
Definitely does.
She needs to be. If not, she's going to die quick.
And I mean, even when they were showing clips of when her son had brought her down to Florida to stay with him for a little while, and how he's a vegan. And so he had her on a vegan diet. He had her exercising, was taking her to the beach. He was doing all these things, and no alcohol at all. That's one of the things that we definitely see throughout the documentary, is people allow her to get to alcohol. They allow her to get to these vape pens.
And she said that. Everybody that she said she hated, when they asked her why, it's because they don't want me drink. No, they don't hate me. They hate the fact that I love alcohol.
And she does love.
She loves alcohol.
Loves alcohol and this vaping.
I'm glad that you said that about her son, because they were like, the manager said when she's with her son, he has a strict to all of them. She is not to have any alcohol. She cannot have it. And that's the only reason why she doesn't want, like if you ask her sometimes if she wants to go to her family, she might say no. It's the only reason is because they won't allow her to kill herself.
And that's exactly what it is.
I think a part of her demise definitely too was her divorce.
Well, they said that was like crushing to her. That was very, very heartbreaking to her. And then they said the divorce and COVID, because right after the divorce, then COVID happened. And she wasn't able to do her show. And then when COVID was getting ready to be over, she came back. But she wasn't well at all. That's when she was doing the fainting and memory lapses and all of that on the show, and they ended up canceling her.
Because if we think about it, COVID messed up a lot of people. So mentally, if you're stuck in your house, almost by yourself, and you got money, you gonna buy what you want to buy. And I'm gonna buy alcohol because we shut down and can't do nothing for 2 years. So I'm gonna eat, drink, and sleep alcohol.
Absolutely.
And I just want her to go to her family, and
Yeah.
I don't like. I feel
she also
like
has
I feel very
that,
emotional about that.
Yeah, the lymphedema on her feet.
Yes.
And I think that while she was actively working, like she was able to exercise and all of that,
Yeah.
so that maybe it was developing, of course, but not
Mhm.
as bad. And then with like being shut down,
Yeah.
she, that was able to
But
develop.
why
and
is the
worsen.
law set up like that though? Because they in the one part of the documentary they also said like the courts make somebody else a guardian the very very last choice. So you trying to tell me that out of her dad, her sister, her son, and her niece and her nephew, that none of them are capable and or able of dealing with this lady and her issues?
So I think right, which is crazy. I think how this all started was Wells Fargo was concerned about her funds being misappropriated, and they were blaming it a lot on her son because her son, he had $100,000 Uber Eats or something like that,
and $80,000 rent,
and right, and all of these things. And he said, "My mother lives lavishly." She said it too. I live lavishly.
Yep.
I am luxurious. She said all the time. She had no problem just spending his money, and so he was like, "I wasn't spending her money without her knowledge or without her."
And it wasn't just for
telling me to
him
do it.
either.
Right.
She was there.
So then it started when Wells Fargo put her money, cut her off. And then they started saying that the family was misappropriating her funds. So they weren't fit to take care of her.
do an investigation into Wells Fargo and ask them to mind their MFing business?
Well,
because who the hell are
that's
you?
That's what I'm saying. Like, who do you, as a bank? So her son
Yeah.
had power of attorney.
Yep.
The court stripped power of attorney from him because of this situation. And then that's when he lost her. So he had her down in Miami and was asking her to stay. And the court made him send her back to New York. So I don't understand that. And then like you said, that movie that we saw, it
I
falls,
Care a Lot or something.
Yeah, it falls under that type of situation where it was just like the family basically just lost control of her.
Everybody go watch that. It's on Netflix. It's called I Care a Lot.
Yeah.
It's a thriller comedy type of situation, but it's really, really, really serious.
Yeah.
It's about a crooked legal guardian who drains the savings of her elderly wards and meets, and just goes through that. And, things like that can really tear you up.
Yeah.
Wells Fargo is garbage bank that only accounts to do fraud and BS. I don't trust anything that. After that, I don't trust Wells Fargo either.
Oh yeah, and they won't comment. They won't give any input onto whatever. They just felt. And who in Wells Fargo makes that?
Yeah,
type of decision?
how do you decide that? And why don't you need serious proof before a judge legally strips somebody away from their only living family and puts them in isolation? But we'll all be praying for Wendy and hoping that she can come back from this, or at least spend her remaining days in a place of happiness.
Yeah. And with love, with people who really care about her.
With that said, people, this is the end of our show. It's approximately 10:48. We're gonna slide out of here a tad bit early. We will be back on Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday. So we'll play some other shows.
In the meantime, watch our stories, watch our lives and things like that. We're going to be broadcasting from down the land down under.
I'm going for the land down under.
And we hope that you guys are all well for the rest of the week. And, take care, be good, drink responsibly.
And we'll see you on Tuesday.
Yes, you guys have a safe trip, safe flight. And TK, happy birthday, early birthday.
Thank you. And we can't end the show without giving a big happy birthday shout out to the one and only Miss Nicole Flint.
Woohoo! Not your average yoga teacher.
Happy birthday, happy birthday,
Nicole. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Woohoo!
Woo! All right.
All right, we'll see you guys Tuesday.
Yeah.
Be great. Bobby Steels is up next. Saucy and Friends in the morning. Boy.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.